did you think would happen?
A teaser trailer has recently been released for Cobra Kai Season 3, now brought to us by Netflix. There's a lot to go over, a lot to break down, and a lot of unanswered questions, so I'm going to try not to drag this video on too long with theories and speculation. First off, we see the recap that flashes with Robbie and Miguel. We then see Daniel standing outside of Johnny's apartment complex, telling a beat up, stitched up, bad condition Johnny he should have expected this to happen. Now what's this he's referring to? Well, I believe it's bringing Cobra Kai back, which Daniel was always against. He never stood for Cobra Kai's approach to karate, and knew it was bad news when it reopened. Daniel felt bringing Cobra Kai back would only hurt people, which it did. This was his narrative since the beginning of the series, and in a sense, he's right. Now Johnny is wearing different clothing than he was on the beach at the end of Season 2. Also, he has now grown a beard, showing some time has passed since we last saw him on the beach. Most likely it's been a few weeks, no more than a few months. Time has passed and Daniel, I'm assuming, is paying Johnny a visit before he left his place that morning or afternoon. More on that later. Daniel is then seen rubbing his back, almost like it's sore. Maybe the two had a little fight of their own, but I doubt that given the circumstances. Maybe Daniel is reaching for his back pocket to show Johnny something, or maybe he's just resting his hand there. I really don't think it's anything important to look into. Miguel flies over the railing. Flashback. Then we see Johnny, seemingly locked up in a cell with other inmates behind him. He still has a beard, so this is some time after Season 2, but I really don't think it's been too long. William Zabka, who plays Johnny, said that there will be some time in between Season 2's ending and the start of Season 3. I'm thinking Johnny went out and got into a massive fight with some thugs, or maybe he even went back to Cobra Kai at night and fought John Kreese. That's where this scene comes in. I couldn't see Kreese bleeding his own blood by anyone under Johnny. I don't even think Daniel could do that. The only person who could ever beat up Kreese was Mr. Miyagi. To keep Kreese's ominous and powerful image alive, it could be no person less than Johnny who could beat him, or at least make him bleed. Then Johnny ends up in jail. A lot of people are thinking he's visiting Robbie, but it looks like he's locked up. I think he was incarcerated, and we may get to see flashbacks of the events that led up to this in present day. And maybe Daniel's even the one to bail him out. Daniel then seems pretty upset in this next shot. Maybe his mother Lucille passed away, which is something I read in a comment. It would be quite tragic, but it could also be an eye-opener for Daniel. We have gotten a confirmed tweet from Hayden Schlossberg where he came out and said, at least 3 people will die in Season 3, and Daniel's mother Lucille is a very good possibility. Sam is crying in her mother's arms in the hospital. Most likely because of Miguel, possibly because her grandmother has passed away, but I do really think it's because of Miguel's condition. Then we see her healed up, still feeling the scars Tori left behind from the school fight. Even more evidence that time has passed because those cuts have formed into scars now. Robbie's looking quite upset in a juvenile detention center, which means he was apprehended for what he did to Miguel during the school fight. There are other delinquents among him, and we see an officer standing to his left. He's most likely going back to his cell, and Johnny came to check on him. Some people think it's a connection to this scene, but I don't think so. Tori is walking into some dimly lit place, so I'm thinking it's a nightclub or bar having some sort of party. Some people mentioned an underground fight club, which would be really cool to see and makes sense. Hawk is standing over someone after seemingly beating them up quite badly with his knuckles bleeding. This is probably something Kreese got him to do because of the recurring theme of bleeding knuckles, which is a callback to Karate Kid 2 and 3. Karate Kid 2 where Mr. Miyagi made Kreese's knuckles bleed, and Karate Kid 3 where Kreese wanted to make Daniel's knuckles bleed when he was being trained under Terry Silver. Hawk is his new apprentice and has fully succumbed to the dark side. His ex-girlfriend's name that was tattooed on him is now inked over with a new tattoo. It looks to me to be the Grim Reaper, the old half-moon becoming the Scythe. It could also be a hawk or a hawk with a mohawk. Maybe the Grim Reaper with a mohawk. Either way, it isn't too much of a big deal to look into, unless his tattoo holds all the secrets. Kreese is then all bloodied up. These two scenes are not the same either. One has the lights on, and the other has the lights in the dojo off. This gives room for my theory of Johnny going back to Cobra Kai at night and taking on Kreese in a one-on-one. It would be a tense fight, both landing a few good hits, Kreese getting the better of him, then the police show up and Johnny is arrested. And this wouldn't happen on the night of Johnny at the beach because he's wearing different clothes, and he has a beard, still meaning a time jump. Miguel lays quiet in a hospital bed with a broken back or neck, hence the neck brace and massive trauma to his spine. He then wakes up, and we see Johnny looking at him in another scene. As he wakes up, we can see that neither of these doctors are Greg nor Allie Mills Schwarber. A lot of theories were thinking that Allie would be the one to save him, but she's clearly not here in this scene. I personally don't think Allie will play that big of a role in Season 3, but I really do think that she will be there in some form. Season 3 is coming only to Netflix on January 8th, and Season 4 has already begun pre-production. They're currently outlining Episode 8 of Season 4, so they have already made good progress. And if everyone stays safe, we can expect Season 4 in 2022. Tell me what you think about this teaser in the comments below, and don't forget to like if you enjoyed. I will do more Cobra Kai themed videos if this one does good, so subscribe if you're interested in that. Thanks everyone for watching, stay safe, and have a great day.